Somebody told me that they were lonely, and I was wondering what in the world that means. How can you be lonely when you are open to a vast channel of resources on your inside? And when it begins to communicate with you, you can be lost for 3 hours. You would have to call yourself back to order. Could it be that your misunderstanding of this person is why your life is the way it is? How come you have chased everything apart from the Holy Spirit? How come you have chased joy? You are following a guy up and down, following a woman up and down, looking for jobs everywhere, looking for money, pursuing everything just to bring your soul to some kind of pleasure, whereas there is peace on your inside, peace as a person. The Holy Spirit, the most misunderstood person that exists, the least talked about, the least thought on, and yet we use him without understanding him. We talk about fire, we talk about wind, we say the fire of God is here, and we don't even know what we are talking about. We confuse expressions with identity. We know his works, we know his sign, but we have not understood his person. Do not confuse the sign with the person. What we talk about is not the Holy Spirit. What we talk about are the signs, the expressions, the rushing mighty wind, the fire, the electricity, the goosebumps, as though that were him. And there are so many people that their Christian experience is already dry, because you see, the one who brings life to what you do, you don't know. So you try to pray, but you don't even know the engine behind prayer. So very soon prayer becomes a strenuous activity. Prayer becomes something you have to discipline yourself, whine yourself, convince yourself, motivate yourself to do. And even when you do it, it becomes so dry. Does the Bible not call him comforter, allos parakletos, another of the same kind? But how many believers can truly say they have experienced the comfort that only the Spirit of God brings? Because if it were so, you would not rely on human beings the way you do. If you know who this person is on your inside, if you can access his comfort, you will be inside fire and be asleep comfortably, because there is one called comforter on your inside. You don't know him, so you don't even know how to access comfort. You don't know him, so you don't even know how he helps. You will then realize that this is largely the reason why believers are powerless, why believers are weak, why believers are confused and dark-hearted. That's why a man can be depressed, a man can be lonely. And it is obvious in what we do, it is obvious in how we live, that we don't know who this person is. Highly misunderstood. You don't pray to fire, you don't have a relationship with wind, you don't commune with oil, you relate to a person. And if you don't know who this person is, your Christian experience will be dry.